Benin, Oba Atokwe, sir, may you live long. Point of correction, sir. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. I'm glad that you said some part of Lagos, not all or the entire Lagos. Yes, you are right. Your ancestors settled on a small island that was called Eko then, before the creation of Lagos. And on this very island, they never created it. The island has been there before the arrival of your ancestors. Your ancestors only came and forcefully imposed a taxation system on transit with the traders on the land called Igoro, Idu Igoro, wherever that means in Benin, I do not know. But there has been other tribes on the island before the creation of Lagos. Even before the creation of Eko, we have the Aworis, we have the Isheri, we have the Olofin. So many tribes has been on Lagos, or the modern Lagos now, before the creation of Lagos State. So if we want to talk about your ancestors, they are limited to a particular community on the island, which is now Lagos Island, and it's called Isale Eko. And that Isale Eko, if you want to allude to the assertion of the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Aremu Akiolu, that said that his ancestors was traced to the Benin. Yes, the man was right. If you want to talk about the Ashipas, the Ologukuteres, the Ados, the Erelukuti, they are limited to Isaleko, not Lagos in general. And that is where they have all their compounds. And it's called Isaleko. So I will urge you, sir, to revisit Lagos and take a tour into the place that your ancestors settled, which is called Isaleko, not Lagos. So a lot of people that are saying Lagos is no man's land, somebody created Lagos. No. Lagos has been, that island has been in existence before the creation of Eko and even the creation of Lagos State. And for us to know that it was the greed of the Awolowo's then that created Western Nigeria, or moved Western Nigeria to some part of Lagos. And that was before the creation of Lagos State. So, sir, revisit Lagos for prosperity's sake. History, nobody can rewrite history. I am Oshodi Takpa. My ancestors were from Nupe. We also settled in Lagos. And in 1851, the Oshodi Balogun Oshodi Takpa defended the civilization of Lagos, even before the creation of Lagos State, during the bombardment in 1851. My own dad, late Chief Duojaye Oshodi, the Balogun Oshodi, the former Balogun Oshodi Takpa, was born 1905. He was born 1905. So nobody can rewrite history. And even the Tinubus, for us to know again that the patriarch, the first Tinubu, was not a Lagosian. His name is Muhammad Bukarau. Muhammad Bukarau from Borno. And we have the Abaris. We have the Ritolis, which are the Brazilian. We have the Kokwagudas. And we have the Nupes. They were all settled in Lagos before the arrival of Ashipa. And even before the installment of Obado. So Lagos is not founded and has never been founded by the Benin. The Benin ancestors are limited to Isaleko, and that is where they are. You want to visit? You are very free to do so. But sir, Lagos was not founded by the Benin. May you live long, sir.
During the election time that went viral, let me quote what the Oba of Lagos said in an interview in 2017 that says from the Guardian that said Lagos Oba traces origin to Benin. They said, but last week in Lagos, the Oba said Lagos State is not part of Yoruba land. According to a statement from Igaidugono, the palace of the Lagos Oba, Oba Akiolu was quoted as saying, I was told by my late maternal grandmother, who was a descendant of Oba of Vunware Egweasi, with facts from historical book, and let me share the knowledge with you. Modern day Lagos was founded by Prince Ado, son of Oba of Benin. Prince Ado was the first Oba of Lagos, and it was then named the town Eko until the Portuguese explorer Rui de Segura changed the maritime town to Lagos, which at that time, from 1942, was a Portuguese expedition. So I think Dr. Abati has even stated the history. These were the things I talked about in a piece that a lot of people kept on. You see, even those that are claiming to be Lagosians, a lot of them are not Lagosians. Because of political expediency, they now start to claim Lagos. The true Lagosians know each other. So on that score, the Oba was right. And that's why we always read history. Because somebody took paper, wrote articles abusing me and saying all sorts, just because I recounted the history that in the history book that has been reiterated. And the Oba of Lagos reiterated that again. Yeah. The part that he said that is God, I know. Our political system gets our leaders. Let's not put God into this at all. I don't like when we put that narrative in. No. Our political system throws up our leaders. So what are we going to say about the judgments? A lot of people have been complaining. Is it God that is in the Supreme Court? Is it God that is in the appeal court? Is it God that makes all those judgments? Yeah. Is it also God that put the clerical error in Kanu judgments? Let's just leave God out of our... Except Nigerians learn to understand that participation in the political process is what heralds leaders. And if you don't participate, if you continue to be indifferent, you get the kind of leaders you get. If you don't understand that, then the country doesn't move forward. Because even in the last election, Oji, I need to say this importantly as a wrap-up, that a lot of Nigerians are saying Nigerians came out to vote. Nigerians didn't come out to vote in these last elections. Let's not deceive ourselves. Voter apathy was still very high. For a country with over 80 to 90 million voters, less than 30 to 40 million people decided who was president. Right. Well, and that's still very low. Until we have something like other countries where you have over 65, 70% voters, we can't build this country. So stop being indifferent. Come out and make your voices heard. Right. That's all I'm going to say.
Rufai, you made a lot of points.
I'm very close person to him. He's sending me on a mission here. And that's why we have a song. Omoko ni wao. Àwa kì í ṣọmọ àbídànù òde ìbíní nàbí bàbá àwa sí ọba ló bí síbẹ̀ kì í ṣàárẹ̀ ẹ̀yin gbọ́. That's any at the installation of any ọba. That song is always there. And anybody wants to be a chief or anything or ọba at that Enowa, when we finish the ceremony, we do like this. That thing we are doing, they are saluting the Oba of Benin.
Don't want to mention something that will now drag me into the controversy of Benin and Lagos. But I cannot help but saying that at least it is in history books that Benin founded Lagos. But when some people will hear it now, they go haywire and say, what is the Oba saying there again? But it is true. Go and check out the records. Maybe not all over Lagos as we know it now, but certain area in Lagos, maybe the nucleus of Lagos was founded by ancestors. The Oba of Lagos will say so. I'm sure you know that he will always emphasize that it comes from Benin. Everybody knows. But the source of Lagos is Benin, whether or not you've here.